And we are live, back
And
in
we're
action.
live.
Probably the worst day in the markets for the entire month, right?
Yeah.
What a
it's
crazy
it's been
day in the
crazy.
markets. What a crazy day.
It's
Um,
it's been crazy, man.
yeah. Welcome everyone. I see some people trickling in. Welcome everyone to the weekly vol. We're back again, and we're going to talk about all things related to markets, especially after one of it's been a crazy day in not just the crypto markets, but also in traditional markets as well over the last couple of days. And I think a lot of us are um, feeling the pain a little bit today. I mean, I certainly am. Mo, how, are you feeling that as well?
Man, I'm getting wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, wrecked is
Yeah.
an understatement, I think, at times,
Market
depending on.
has been tough for the last like few days.
Yeah, yeah, it really has. I mean, there has been little opportunities for little trades here and there, but in general, yeah, the market's just not had any sort of bid whatsoever. And I think, yeah, it's been tough. And I think we really felt it in the last 24 hours. I think has
Yeah.
been a little bit scary. I think, you know, especially for some of the bigger holdings as well. ETH and Solana, man, those two specifically have
ETH.
been,
Oof.
oof,
ETH.
oof.
From 4.1k to like 3.1k in a matter of a week.
I know. It was has been a very, very, very difficult one. I will just say I'm just going to share the stream in Discord, and then I think we'll look at some charts. I think it'll be awesome to see what's actually happening. Give me a moment, guys. In the meantime, let's put some comments on the screen. We've got Zered's
Ben
Adu.
Low.
Hello, people. Perfect. Okay, let's go Volatis. Okay, perfect. I think people are joining. We've almost got 100 people in already. Happy Friday, guys. So yeah, market's been pretty wild over the last day. Maybe we should start off by looking at what actually happened with Bitcoin, and maybe we can kind of take a look and see, how this has happened and how much are we down. Yeah. So this is the 4-hour chart. And I've got this area that I've mapped out here. This 90,000 mark, which is this area where we were kind of struggling to get past back in November, up and down a little bit. Then we finally broke through, tested it once, almost tested it here, but not quite actually. There's still a bit of a gap, and yeah, I've kind of just mapped this out. You could argue that maybe this area could be up a little bit. So maybe actually this is the true resistance that we've had, which kind of maps out to a little better potentially, like this maybe. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Mo? Now, this first line or second line? Which one do you think works better here?
Uh, Probably the lower one.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking anyway. But yeah, I mean, over the last, like, let's say 4 weeks, Bitcoin has been on a tear. We've basically gone from 86k to 108k, up 25%. And even 108k, honestly, man, this felt kind of crazy. Like even still seeing the prices above 100, felt pretty crazy. We've been over 100 for how many days? Maybe like 10 days. Maybe we were above 100k. But yeah, good things aren't meant to be, right? And I guess now we had went from 108k down to 92. Man, I didn't even realize we wicked all the way down to 92.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like you should have seen the group chats. You should have seen the group chats. Everybody was freaking out. Like every meme coin we could have bought is now like 70%. AI tokens are down like crazy stuff, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely these dips are meant to happen and they're meant to be like bought. So yeah, we should be buying into that fear. Though we still need to be like kind of monitoring Bitcoin a bit, because if things don't go well, we could potentially go a bit lower in the short term, like possibly towards 85K.
Yeah, so we got a
Yeah,
comment on screen actually, which is quite funny. Saying CZ is saying Bitcoin's gonna go down that low. I mean, I don't know if you've got a connection to CZ, please hit me up because I want a connection to CZ like that. But if
yeah, I have a few
CZ
coins
says
that I need to list on Binance.
CZ says 85K, and I think it's very clear where this area is. Right here, right here. And we tested it here, I guess. Are we gonna go
If we
all?
were to go to like if we were to go to towards below 87, like we'll probably go around 80, like 81, 82K. I wouldn't be surprised.
So that
Shit,
would be
even like we can even test the high we made in March. Like we can go as low as 75K.
this. Just so I can map this out. So this is kind of the area where you're saying like if we actually break below, if we do something like this, break below, then yeah, what you're saying is there's a chance that things could end up like in this area here, maybe.
Yeah, and if this area also breaks down, it's probably gonna be like 74, 75K.
I think if that area breaks down, then I think the bull market seems pretty much over. That would be
Um,
going all the way down that much. Going to 70K is minus 40%. I mean, not necessarily over.
we've had it before. I think
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so.
we even had it back in like the beginning of the year, first half.
Let's have a look at that again. Yes, you're right. We did actually go down from 73 and we went to the bottom. It was 33% down. That was
Yeah,
33%. And yeah, if we were to fall down 33% again, that would take us to, maybe I'll just go back to the 4-hour chart again. If we were to fall down 33%, we would go to, yeah, about 72K. Basically, just pretty much where this resistance is actually, which is quite interesting. Yeah, that would take us to basically like where Trump news time, right? November. Was that
yeah,
November?
the
Yeah.
elections.
Yeah. So that would be 33%. Now I think that would be very extreme. Like something crazy has to happen for that. But the matter of the fact is, we already dropped 15%. Could if we were to use like today's bottom, um, yeah, I mean it's just another 20% from here, and yeah, 20% isn't that crazy in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, add them together, that would be 32%, which yeah,
Yeah,
pretty crazy. I think so far though, the reaction has been like we've been able to hold above 90, and
it's
yeah,
pretty decent. If we
okay.
can like manage to like close the day, possibly if we can get past like 98K and hold there for like a day, to go back to like 103, 104, and there we will reevaluate again.
Yeah,
With these
I
market conditions, you'll have to like evaluate, you'll have to walk through it like level by level. You can't just make these crazy assumptions.
Yeah, so this is a 98K, and I think yeah, above that, I think things would be pretty good. Maybe we're in this channel again. You can see that we struggled here, went back down, struggled there, went back down, struggled there, went back down, broke through, but failed retest, and then kind of managed to finally break through. Again, same thing happened again, and yeah, only on the 11th of December we actually broke through this level. So actually quite a critical area now if you look on lower time frame anyway. I don't think this is that significant on a higher time frame just yet, but yeah, would be an area of interest for sure. What's interesting is on the downside, like this has been generally pretty strong here once, second time, and yeah, third time as well. So yeah, will be interesting to see where we go. Do we just range in this area for a bit, or do we go up or down? These are just kind of what I'm looking at, and I completely agree with you that we'll just have to take it, one day at a time, one range at a time, one candle at a time.
100%.
Yeah. I don't think in this
100%.
position right now where we are, I don't think I'm in a position to comfortably and confidently say if we're just going to go all the way up only or down only. I don't
Yeah,
I don't know
we'll
just
have to see some like strength. We have to see Bitcoin actually hold back above 100K.
yeah. And you know what's interesting, Mo? I just want to hear your thoughts on this. A lot of people were
Go ahead.
saying that they were going to de-risk before the Trump inauguration. I wonder if we are just front running that by a month. We're a month away from the Trump inauguration. It's the 20th of
Hmm.
January or something, which is like this point here.
Do you want me like if I were to actually be honest, I I I would like I don't know how to say it, but I would think that we can go to like 80K just because like such if you can zoom out a bit like from the
Oh,
day of
okay.
the election till the high we made, like it was up only
Yeah, yeah.
November 5, November
From
5,
November, yeah. Here we go. So
November
from
5,
from November,
up only
yeah,
like
we were up 61
yeah. So I would expect like a 50% correction,
of this move.
not on Bitcoin, like
Yeah,
for this like yeah, it wouldn't be like surprising or technically bad. It, it's just like how things are. Like some people that longed on the elections, like longing on the elections was a pretty how do I say it? It was like a pretty
yeah,
obvious move to make because like Trump's bullish for crypto and all that stuff, but like people will eventually take
yeah. I
profits.
think that's enough.
Also like keep in mind that some people like not some people like but some companies that actually buy Bitcoin at the end of the year, like they have to finish these financial statements, so they'll have to take profits and like to
So maybe
realize
this is
everything.
a combination of quite a few things.
So that
Maybe this is a combination, this sell-off that we've had. Maybe it's a combination of like end of year taxes, not just companies, maybe for people as
yeah,
well. The fact that we've run up 60% on Bitcoin and maybe
100%.
front running Trump inauguration. Like maybe it's a combination.
Yeah, not to
Yeah.
forget not to forget that JP Jerome Powell, like
Oh
he
yeah.
killed the market 2 days ago.
So we got four things here really. We've got Powell with rate hikes. We have
Front running
front
inauguration.
running inauguration. I can't spell. We have possibly people taking profits from a 60% move up, and then we have also tax like end of year stuff. I think that's actually pretty reasonable. Actually, if you look at all of this stuff and think, oh wait, why have we gone down? There's quite a few different things there that possibly would explain it.
Yeah,
Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's have a read of the comments and see what people are
it
saying
does. It
about that.
does.
Um, yeah, we have just lots and lots of ooga boogas, which is great. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay.
Waj, do you think that aside of trading, do you think that at the end of the weekly vol, we should give away some vol surfer whitelists?
Ooh, that's interesting. You're the man, Mo. How many do we have? Do we have just one or two available that we can give?
I
Should we
think we
give?
can give
Can
three.
we start with?
Three
Should
first
we
come
start
first
with?
serve.
Should we start with one for like the most intuitive comment that we get in the stream?
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Okay.
Forget three FCFS whitelists. One, like at the end of the weekly vol, we'll take questions from everybody, and the best question gets a
Oh,
guaranteed vol.
damn. 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 Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
No,
Okay. Mo, you're feeling very, very generous today, right?
Yeah, it's the season of giving.
Season of giving. Awesome. There's like 400 people in this stream already, so I think they can be excited for that one. Right. Okay. So I think we covered Bitcoin there. So Bitcoin's had like this 15% move down. Maybe we should just quickly look at some of this stuff because I thought this was kind of interesting. It seems like people are still buying calls, but maybe this is part of hedging. I don't know. You can see it in the last 24 hours, quite a bit of volume on puts. So I think people have been hedging a little bit there. Open interest wise, I think pretty much remains the same. We got 150k, 120k, 110k Bitcoin calls as well. Open interest close to all-time high still. If we're looking at just in the last 24 hours, we had a lot of liquidations, $1.2 billion of liquidation.
Yeah,
Pretty much all of that on Bitcoin, but a really, really high amount on ETH as well. Really surprised me how close.
yeah. I think it's 700 million 12 hours.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, really, really surprised. Like, because if you look at like the open interest of Bitcoin, it's double that of ETH. But if you look at the liquidations, it's almost the same, a 10% difference. So what that goes to show is people are really leveraged up on ETH compared to Bitcoin, and even more so on the likes of Doge and Solana and XRP. Like, these have had a lot of liquidations based on the open interest that's there available right now. So yeah, I think that's been pretty interesting. But if you actually notice one thing, the open interest change on Bitcoin and ETH is less than 10%, but the open interest on some of these alts has gone down a lot. Doge minus 30%, Pepe minus 30%, and then you've got like the odd one out where you've got usual, the new stable coin real world asset protocol that's just dropped. I think it's launched on Binance too. It just came out 2 days ago, I think, or 1 day ago. Just like ignoring the market
Right.
completely ignoring the market, and that's been a pretty wild one. Lots of people enjoying some leverage on usual anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's any other like anomalies here. We got movement as well. Somehow, like the price is up in the last 24 hours, which again, pretty wild. BNB holding up pretty strong, only down 5%. Yeah, it's outperformed ETH, it's outperformed Sol, it's outperformed XRP, SWI, all of these other coins. So that's been pretty interesting. If I scroll down, let's see if there's anything else. Magic Eden, again, another new token. Seems like new tokens generally have a bit of attention and therefore a bit of strength in general. Otherwise, I think across the board, yeah, Vana, another new token. So yeah, new tokens seem to be doing really well in this market. Everything else has been pretty much ripped up to shreds when it comes to open interest, but also price action wise as well. Let's have a look at, wow, ETH is bouncing back quite strongly. Damn. Didn't expect that to happen so quickly.
Yeah, I actually bought some spot at 32.5.
Yeah,
like 3250.
pretty good.
Give me a minute.
Okay. We'll talk about the NFT. I can see some comments there anyway. We'll talk about it. Don't you worry, China. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'll wait for Mo to come back, but ETH has been pretty interesting, purely because of the fact that first of all, it's down bad from 4,100 all the way down to 3,100. Pretty much went down 25%, which yeah, who would have expected that? But yeah, strong candle so far. This is one of the strongest 4-hour candles that I've seen since November, actually. So yeah, very strong candle on the 4-hourly. Maybe it was just oversold a little bit, and we'll see where it goes next. This area is really interesting. If it can get back above this and close the day, above this, then I think we'll be looking okay on ETH overall. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. It's something that I'm looking at very, very closely. We're at a very critical level here, right here. So yeah, let's see about that. Maybe we can look at Solana as well whilst we're at it. Sol got ripped up badly as well. Whoops. Sol went down from $265. It went down to 176, and then I believe in some places 175. Went down 33%. It's a pretty big correction there. And again, similarly, a pretty nice candle up almost 9% from the bottom. And yeah, again, in this interesting place where
Hey guys, I'm back.
he's back. I think this is like again pretty interesting
Yeah.
space. Sorry, Mo. We just covered ETH, and now I'm covering Sol, but we'll go back to ETH just to hear your thoughts.
Solana is just perfect here.
I mean, look. The thing is, it went down 33%. Yeah, it's had a nice little 4 hourly candle, up 9% again. But then we've got this really, really critical area of previous support where I think this is around 200 or 203.
In my opinion, Sol bottomed.
You think Sol bottomed here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it may have actually. It may have. I think this probably was an interesting area. It may have. It may have bottomed here, especially because it's kind of back up in this range. But I mean, uh, there's an interesting point coming up for Sol, right? When it goes up another 6% from here, this is going to be interesting because if it flips back above 203, then it's got a pretty good move ahead of it coming up. But I think this is a really critical component because you can see in November this was a support. This was a support. Even in about 2 weeks ago, this was a support. This was a support until yesterday. And so I do wonder what will happen when it comes to $202, $203. Is it going to bounce off it and go back down? Is it going to hold it or kind of reject it a few times? Maybe like bounce against it a few times, maybe go back to the middle and then eventually go up? Or is it just going to be able to blast straight through it? Do you have any thoughts on that, Mo?
I think we can pull something off, something nicely, because Sol has been pretty undervalued, like for the last like 2-3 weeks. Everybody was shitting on Sol. It's been underperforming Bitcoin and Solana. So yeah, I think it will be good. It should be good. Like if it eventually passes through, as you said, like 205, it should blast to all-time high again.
Do you think one of the reasons why Sol has underperformed has been because of a lack of interest in like the meme coin scene? Because meme coins have been absolutely wrecked over the last month, or I'd say.
Probably because
Or is it the other way around?
everybody has been. I think some of it has to do like with base memes and base AI agents popping off.
Yeah,
So people are like starting to bridge a bit to base.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Other than that, like some mindshare taken by base and Bitcoin, like, and Ethereum going down. So
But do you think?
it would
Yeah.
follow.
My question to you is, does Solana have a premium when the animal coins are going crazy? I'm talking about, Peanut, Whiff,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those kind of coins. Like when they
If
start going
like
wild again, those
yeah,
coins, Popcat, etc. With these coins, they're like, Mudeng as well. Like these are all like Solana meme coins, and I think this is like one of the reasons why Solana's had so much interest. Now, is it because Solana's gone down that those coins have gone down more, or is it those coins have gone
definitely.
down and that has dragged Sol down as well?
No, I think like Solana going down has made the entire animal meme coin like scene melt. Bro, look at Whiff. Whiff has been getting killed.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you were going to use a different word there.
Deal was I think Robinhood listing or Coinbase, one of them. I
Yeah, I
forgot.
think it's Robinhood. Yeah, minus 64% in 1 month. Pretty wild. That
Crazy
is
stuff.
pretty
Crazy
wild. I
stuff.
mean, we're back to WIF levels that we were back in during summer. Like that is how crazy this market is. We were trading at this level in the summer bear market, man. WIF is actually at the same levels that it was back in March. Yeah, I find that just crazy, just crazy. I mean, this is under $2
Yeah.
again with under $2. I think a lot of the other big memes as well are pretty much the same. Let's look. I mean, look at PopCat. I mean, this was trading at over $2 on about a month ago, and in 1 month we're down 70% on it. This is $1 billion, $2 billion asset. I mean, it's not like a 50 million or $10 million meme coin. It's a $2 billion centralized exchange listed asset.
Yeah.
And in a month to lose this month, I mean, the people that have been buying around here, I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. These people who have been buying around here, I feel sorry for them. Unless they've sold.
Yeah, Murad has bull posted it like all the time. He's like, yeah, this is going to $10, and it probably would. Like, I'm not saying it will, but I wouldn't like be surprised if it does. Like during another
The
meme coin
interesting
super
thing
cycle,
is,
that would happen
the
potentially
interesting
in the
thing is
next few
his
months.
main meme coin hasn't actually dropped that much if you compare in the last month. It's if we look at like the last month, we're about 30% down, but that's that's nowhere near as bad as like being 60-70% down. Um,
Because it's
maybe,
on
maybe,
Ethereum.
maybe, maybe. I think that's interesting. That also reminds me to have a look at Pepe, which has been getting obliterated as well. This one is down 40% from all-time high, but was down almost 50%. This is the Robinhood candle, isn't it? This one. Wow,
Yeah.
retrace the whole thing. Wow, wow, that is pretty wild. What other prominent memes are there at the moment?
Uh,
Mudeng
oof,
is down 66%,
oof.
65%. Yep, that is a really, and this is the actually the coin, was it Coinbase futures or something like that, or Binance futures or something? 65% down in 20 days. No, less than that actually. It's whoops. It's 65% down in 17 days. I mean, oof, this is a wild ride. Wild ride. There's no
Crazy.
safety anywhere, is there, in crypto? So what
Crazy.
do you think about like if you have some of these assets, what should you do? What would you do anyway? No financial advice. What would you do? Hold on to your highest convictions, or like what would you do?
If I had with and like I saw it dropping to like these levels, like I wouldn't sell. To be honest, I wouldn't sell. Like I, as bad as it sounds, I'd rather get rugged. You know?
I mean, even the AI coins are bad.
Uh,
I mean, look at Goat.
yeah,
This was 1 month
yeah.
ago.
You either have to like hold the ones you have conviction in, or like add to like buy the dips of the coins you have conviction in.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If you've got a conviction, you like these are the opportunities where no financial advice, but if you have conviction in any of these assets, you double down, you average down, you kind of try and you know find these opportunities because if your coins end up going back up there again, you're talking about 200% gains there, which is will more than make up for what you've lost. And of course, with your entries averaging down, you're gonna do well for yourself overall. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's having first of all, it's one thing that's difficult is having that conviction, and then secondly, is like executing on that, like clicking the buy button. It's hard, right? Like
Yes.
when like who today click the buy button. That's what I want to know. Who bought crypto today? One of the hardest days.
I actually bought some.
Good, 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 good. Yeah.
I bought Bully.
Nice. Okay, well we'll have a look at some of the AI coins actually. But yeah, I think some we got some comments about goat getting cooked. What happened? Nothing happened. I think it's just the market. I don't think anything bad happened per se. There is one comment as well about kind of how AI coins took over from meme coins. I agree. I agree. Some people did actually buy some alts today but got rugged. Ataru, I'm very sorry that happened. This is why you gotta either buy spot or buy options. And we've got someone else here as well, Joe, who has bought some alts today as well, which is great. Love to hear that. Okay, so Mo, let's look at some AI coins. So we've looked at Bitcoin, we looked at ETH, we looked at Sol, we've looked at how meme coins have got wrecked. In fact, altcoins in general have got wrecked. So maybe let's look at like the sector that's got the most attention right now, which is AI.
Let's start with like the biggest ones.
Yeah, sure. So
probably AI 16Z, Fartcoin.
Yeah, fine. So I've got AI16Z up here already. I mean, if you look at this chart, it doesn't really look like it suffered that much. It did at one point. I mean, if you were able to catch this bottom, like fair play to you, because this was at 50 cents earlier on today. And if you caught this bottom, you would now be up 30%, which very, very nice if you caught this bottom.
Yeah,
You did
it's decent for like a few hour gains.
Yeah, and there was some time around here as well. You had, at least half an hour there, like before you had to, like before the price went up, really. So there was some time to buy. I think even at 53, 54, 55, like there was still some time to buy. But yeah, if you weren't available with stables at this time, then yeah, you've missed this move. But I mean, this is still kind of small in the grand scheme of things, because if we actually zoom out and take a look, we're still down a fair amount from all-time high, which was only about 2 weeks ago, down 26% now. I mean, that's pretty much how much ETH is down from all-time high, which is just crazy to think, because AI16Z is so much more volatile. Was down 40% though this morning. So yeah, that's a really, really interesting one. I do wonder though if we are kind of in this descending kind of pattern here. What do you think about that one, Mo?
I wouldn't do these like patterns or technical analysis on
On these,
like meme
yeah.
coins.
All it takes is like Bob or me or you to just like click the sell button or click the buy button, and your EA is completely out the window, isn't it? So yeah, fine. I agree.
It's like with these coins, like all you need to do is like you have to have the conviction, you have to be in the right place and wait for like a solid 30, 40, 50, even 60, 70% dip on the coin. Like yeah, just buy and hold with conviction.
So there is one coin that really doesn't seem like it's been faced at all by any sort of market. And
What?
All-time high right
What?
now. Yeah, I mean,
No way.
these guys who full potted into Fartcoin, they're saying right now, what dip? There is no dip. Yeah, these guys have. This is like the ultimate coin in the market right now when it comes to market strength, which, yeah, probably has surprised everyone. I don't think anyone would have called it like back here.
Taiki.
Yeah. I mean,
made the right play.
Taiki's Taiki's the guy who's been buying it around here, and I think he's probably about 5 or 10x up now. And with his portfolio size, I think that is a very, very sizable amount in dollars, actually. So yeah, fair play to him. He had conviction, and he's absolutely killed this trade. Absolutely killed it. When do you take profits on a trade like this, though? That is one question I have.
You'll have to like TP half and even TP like 75, 80% and let the rest run.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I like to do, especially on some of these AI coins, is just like take even half of my initials out. And then like just, at occasions, consistently DC out. I mean, that's something that I've been doing with AI XBT anyway. because I actually bought this coin. Um,
I think around 20 million. You sent
yeah,
it to me around 20 million.
yeah, I bought it basically around there, and yeah, since then it's gone on this crazy ride, and I would just like take a little bit out here, take a little bit out here, take a little bit out here, and I'm left with probably probably I'm left with like one sixth of my bag, and it's still worth like a sizable amount. So like that's like kind of just one thing that I like to do, and probably will do with some of the other coins that I'm in as well if they do ride up pretty nicely.
For example, Thales.
Maybe, yes, maybe. There's another one that I think is really getting a lot of attention, and it's Cerebro. Again, there's no dip on this one. This is higher than what it was yesterday. Whereas if you look at pretty much every other AI coin, they're all down, even a little bit. Cerebro in the last day has actually been able to get a bit of strength. I mean, this doesn't look like the market's just nuked 15%. It's doing pretty stable. Has been struggling to get above this 500 million mark, but yeah, at 350 million, it's fairly chilling at this point anyway. So that's another interesting one. There are some new coins as well that I've noticed, some new big ones. Anyway, here's one called Arc, which is like an AI framework as well. Again, it did dip a little bit from all-time high, but we're basically just at the same price that we were like yesterday. So we've just erased yesterday's gains, and I think just goes to show like how strong like the AI narrative is right now. It is looking very strong
Yeah,
still.
it really is like it's probably the narrative for this cycle.
Yeah, and yeah, there are new coins coming up left, right, and center. I think there's a few coins that you can probably see on the list here that I've been looking at. So yeah, I think
Show us
there's.
Thales. Show us Thales.
Let's have a look. So this is a smaller one.
Waj is shilling a 6 million market cap
No, I'm
coin.
not.
Sue
I'm
him,
not.
guys.
I'm
Sue
not.
him.
All I'm saying is a lot of these coins like haven't really been obliterated as much as you'd expect them to. You know, given the fact that
Zoom out more.
Bitcoin is
Show our entry, 750K.
that's your entry. My entry is higher than yours. But yeah, I think a lot of these coins, you would have expected them to be absolutely obliterated. You would have thought that, you know, 10 million market cap coin, like some of these will go absolutely crazy to the downside, of course, if Bitcoin was down, you know, if Solana's down 30%. But somehow the AI agent coins really have some strength. So yeah.
My question to you, Waj, is what criteria do you look for when you're like trying to evaluate whether you're gonna make an investment in a certain AI coin that's under 30-40 million? Like what criteria makes you like put in a sizable amount in this coin, like have conviction in it?
So one thing that I like to do anyway is really do a lot of research and trying to figure out who's actually behind it. So I think that's probably one of the most important things around these AI coins. Who is actually making them? And you'll find that some of these AI coins that are under 20 million right now have credible AI protocols that have been building, you know, fully functional agent products for a long time. They're behind some of these Solana meme coins. So you know that's like one big thing. I think secondly as well, like there's different kinds of AI coins that you can buy, agent coins that you can buy. You can either buy like the agent itself, like AI XBT. Everyone's seen that on Twitter, right? It's his own individual agent, or you can buy the infrastructure that powers these agents. This is AI 16Z. This is Cerebro. This is ARC that I just showed you. You know, these are virtuals as well. These are obviously trading at massive premiums now. We're talking about 300 million, 700 million, 1 billion plus. But if you can sometimes find some of these newer frameworks that are coming out, they always have much more of a premium than the actual agent itself. So that's one thing that I've noticed, that infra trades at a much more significant premium than the actual agent itself. But if you find like an individual agent that has a really good team, some really interesting novel like mechanics or something interesting that they're building that hasn't been built with any other agent before, then that they can be interesting because they often trade at like 10 million or less, and they can run up like crazy. AI Expertise, one example. Maybe again, no financial advice. I don't know if this is going to happen, but maybe Talis is going to be one of those ones as well because it's like an individual agent that has some unique features. The thing is, right,
Mashallah.
the thing is, right, these agent coins change very quickly, and that's because the speed of innovation within this sector is so quick that 1 week later every single agent has like the new latest update, and that's because everything's open source, right? So the speed of things happening is so quick. The meta is changing every single week on AI agents, every single week. So it's actually very hard to like really hold these agent coins for a long time because things change that quickly that you have to constantly like rotate and add like the new agent coins and things like that. I'm sure many of the people who are really in these agent trenches have probably traded 30, 40, 50 different agent coins right now. There's new ones coming out every single day. They have new features, new innovations, and at the end of the day, we have to remember it's an attention trade. We're trading attention here. I mean, these individual agents, there's no way that they're worth 300 million or 1 billion or anything like that. It's 90% all about the attention and the narrative. And so I think that's a very important thing that you have to just be aware of. So yeah, that's pretty much what I like to do.
Very well said.
Yeah,
Very
I
well
think
said. I think you're 100%
I think one thing
right.
that everyone can do is they can really try and get to know who's behind these agents. So you can go in the Discord or Telegram groups of these individual agents, and you can speak to the founders directly there. This is crypto, right? It's so easy to speak to founders, especially for these new coins as well, where there isn't that many people like in those groups. Yeah, sure. Okay, if you go into the AI16Z Discord now, it is popping. Like you probably won't be able to speak to Shaw directly, but you can definitely speak to lots of people there who will explain everything to you. But a lot of these newer agent coins, you can go there and you can find out exactly what's been built. I've actually just like reached out to some people, just literally send them a Twitter DM, said, look, I want to learn about what you're building. Can I jump on a call with you? 5-10 minute call. They explain it all to me. I'm like, okay, this is not good, or this is good, and you can get a really quick idea that way as well. So yeah, let's see. I think that's kind of just some of the things that I've been looking at. I see a comment. Here's another one, Sequoia. That's one that's built on virtuals. I think that's one that's been also catching some attention recently as well. So him. He's onto something. So yeah, I think that's pretty much that with
Yeah.
the agent coins. Anyway, I think at the moment, Mo, how's your portfolio looking like allocation wise towards normal memes and then towards your AI coins as well?
Would you believe me if I told you that I'm almost fully allocated in AI?
I would, yeah, I think that's
Like,
reasonable.
I bought a decent sized bag in
Yeah.
Dolos the
Should we
bully,
look at the chart?
and I have like,
That's
yeah, go
one
ahead,
thing
go
that's
ahead.
really interesting about dollars is its mind share, and I think this is also a really important metric to look at. Okay, so it looks like it's still maybe finding its bottom or somewhere like that, but this is down.
Yeah, I ate my entry is 70 million, so I'm chilling for now.
Nice,
I
nice.
think this
And
project can pull off like this can go above 300 million.
maybe no financial advice, of course, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, of
I
course,
think
of course.
I think that the overall agent space has like many X's coming for it. And look, here's one more
Yeah.
thing that you guys like should try and pay attention to. There is this website here, and look, this is something that all of you should have a look at. It's called cookies.fun. I don't know if you've seen it. I think
Yeah,
they've got their own token as well, and I think if you own like this amount of tokens, you get some extra access to their terminal. But on the free version, this is one of the best things that you can see. You can see mind share. This is like one of the most powerful metrics that we have in crypto today, really telling you like what are people talking about the most. And you can see here, look, Fartcoin by far has the most mind share in all of AI right now.
Much mindshare does Bully
Bully
have?
has 1%. But if you notice, actually, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 11 coins higher than Bully, which is interesting, very very interesting.
How
But
about Tails? Talis?
let's see. I don't think it'll be that high actually. Let's see. Does it come up with its mind share? Its mind share is only 0.3%.
To be honest, that's decent for its market cap.
But what you can notice is like how the mind share like changes over time. So right now mind share is lower than what it was like a few days ago, and you'll often see like people who have tweeted about these particular coins as well. So I can see zero knowledge. I can actually see myself tweeting about it at the top of the chart, which is it's quite funny. Yeah, don't take any advice from me. But I think in general, like this is a really good website where you can just get a good idea of like what's hot, what's not hot. And if you're completely new to the sector, right, just go and check out all of these coins and see what they do, see what they are, and maybe you find something interesting there. But yeah, I think that's like a pretty reasonable thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
You can even see like holder counts and stuff like that. So you can see Fartcoin, AXBT, like similar amounts of holders, and then you've got like tokens like GOAT and Virtuals that have really really a lot of holders, and then you've got some tokens that don't have many holders whatsoever. So I think this is like interesting as well. More holders generally is a better thing. You can see impressions that they're getting on Twitter. There's a whole range of stuff, and I think if you have like the token gated version, you probably get some other features to it as well. I'm not too sure what you get with that stuff, but yeah, an interesting one anyway. So yeah, take a look at this. I think it's a nice way to kind of help. Yeah, nice way to help analyze which kind of coins you're looking at. But yeah. I guess with that, there's one topic that I just want to cover before we kind of ask questions and wrap up, and that is Mo, what are you looking at in the market right now? Like, what do you think is going to happen after AI? Like, anything specific that's kind of on your radar? Do you think we get? Do you think normal altcoins ever get a bid again? Like, how are you kind of looking at things?
Probably just because like Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol will be going up, so that would like eventually drive some liquidity towards these like old altcoins. But yeah, I wouldn't say that we'll see these tons of access on them. We'll probably like see most of the access being done in the AI space, potentially in like the animal meme coin space, and probably eventually towards gaming.
Gaming. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I never really thought gaming would catch a bid. But
Probably like
interesting.
when GTA 6 rolls around.
Bro, the bear market's we're gonna be deep in the bear market when GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah, gaming always like starts the bear market.
I guess for me, I think we're gonna carry on playing these AI games until we hit Q1, and I think Q1 we've got some really really big catalysts. There's some big token launches. We've got a bearer chain, of course, which I think is going to be amazing. Yeah, we'll be playing lots of games there. I think I'm sure. Let's see.
Definitely.
Let's see. Right. Right. Guys, there's this is actually one of the best streams that we've done. Almost 1,000 people tuning in here, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, everyone who's in the chat right now, this is your time to ask questions. And if anyone that has a question good enough, you'll get your whitelist for Vol Surfers. For anyone who isn't aware, Vol Surfers are an NFT collection that we've got coming out on Monday. The NFT collection is, part of our branding with our mascot Bvol. Bvol's like such an important character that we've got. So, yeah. I think it's going to be awesome. And holding the NFT gives loads of benefits. It'll have benefits on the IVX platform, whether it's to do with trading on the terminal itself, LP rewards, all kinds of things. So yeah, it will be pretty fun, and I think lots of people want the whitelist right now. Mo, we've got one question. One question. We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this. Here's a question. Brother Mo, you can call me Waj. You don't have to call me Mughal. Like, Mughал's my surname, right? Share some thoughts on hype, please. Okay.
Man,
Okay.
hyperliquid.
Do you need to look at the 1 hour chart on hype? Mo, honestly, this is wild. Whilst we've been in the call, I've just been getting notifications on my phone looking at this chart. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. What is happening here? Look at that. Holy. Oh my goodness.
Man,
It's 30% up from the bottom today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is wild. This is truly, truly wild. Now, I'll be honest. I sold
truly.
I sold some of my first hype around here. But I only sold like 15% of it, so not too bad. I just wanted to secure something. I think yeah, this is probably one of the most wild charts ever. Yeah, yeah. Can't believe what I'm seeing there. Hype at 30 billion now. Yeah, crazy. What are my thoughts?
What a market.
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts are that hype is probably Hyperliquid have built one of the best apps, period, in crypto. And I think a lot of people believe in their ability to ship a chain, given the fact that they've built such an incredible app. And I think one of the great things about Hype is, you know, the lack of VCs, the lack of like insiders. It's like a big, like, you know, fu to all of these people. And I think because of that, these people that hold Hype are the most diamond-handed people that you'll ever see. That's why it's run up from 2 bill to 30 bill. It's a 15x. You know, how often do you see opportunities like this? So
Yeah.
I'm very happy with my Hype holdings. 30 billion. It puts it, you know, quite big now. Actually, it's ranked 20.
Still below Sui.
It's still below Sui. Sui is at 42 billion FTV. So yeah, it's still got another 30% move in it till it flips Sui. And in terms of Sol, it's 3x below Sol. So I don't think Hype is as good as Sol. You have to remember that Hype, don't get me wrong, they've got a great application, one of the most revenue generating apps in the world as well, in the crypto world, I should say. But it's not like I don't think it can have the same valuation as Solana just yet. But
100%.
it's getting there, man. It's getting there. Rank 20 of all crypto assets. It's really getting there. It's flipped. It's flipped today. It's flipped Bitcoin Cash. It's flipped Uniswap. It's flipped Pepe. It's flipped Near. This is like circulating market cap, because circulating market cap's 10 bill. So yeah, I think another 20% move and it should be able to flip Sui. But yeah, then it gets really interesting to see like where it goes. So yeah, I think
Right.
so, yeah, it is a nice winning story. I think someone said here, nice winning story. Right. Back to questions. Let's go for whoever gives the best question. They'll be getting.
I don't think there's any questions.
No, we got to give them like at least 2 minutes to write a question. You got 2 minutes to write the best question. Come on, guys. This is your opportunity to get a whitelist. Unless everyone here has got a whitelist already. Gravy Ghost says that I heard you were giving all buyers a mustache ride as a bonus. Any truth?
Could be.
We got a question. What do you think about Pudgy Penguins? I think Pudgy Penguins are great. How can you not like them? They just had a great, amazing wealth
I
effect
think
moment.
like the way they did the marketing, like it's Luca played his cards well. Luca played. They made all the community rich, like not rich, but like they made the community money. Everybody's happy. So yeah, well
Oh,
played.
we got a good question here. Are we expecting any collaborations from IVX on Beratrain? If yes, what aspect of the ecosystem will IVX be focusing on? Great question. IVX is integrated in lots and lots of apps on Beratrain, and yeah, we will be integrated on trading related stuff, but also non-trading related stuff. And you'll be able to see some of these that we've already listed, whether it's kind of through technical partners or also ecosystem partners. You know, I'll give you an example. Borrow, for example, we've got a really, really good product partnership with. So you'll see lots and lots of them. In fact, I think we're going to be integrated across the entire chain. So yeah, great question there. Okay, all the questions are coming in now, man. Prediction for Solana by Q2 2025. I have no idea, man. Just depends what the market's going to be like. I don't even know what the market's going to be like next week. So I don't know how I can tell what Q2 is going to be like.
Probably will like $300, $350 Solana.
350. That is bullish, man. Very, very bullish. Very
Yeah,
bullish.
man.
Uh
Why not?
Thoughts on abstract mainnet? To be honest with you, I don't know that much about what's being built on abstract mainnet, other than like the few NFT stuff that's happening. So I don't know actually. I haven't been focusing that much on it. If there was some killer apps on there, I probably would have heard of them. If there are, please tell me. But yeah, I don't know of any such as such. I think my focus has always been on Bearer chain right now. But yeah, I'm someone who uses every single chain, so I will definitely be playing around with abstract as well. All right, we'll have one more minute, and then I think we'll wrap things up. So your last chance now.
Yeah.
Timmy says, predict ETH after Q1 2025. Okay, here's a question, Mo. Does ETH outperform Sol in the next quarter? Oh, he's lost for words. He's lost for words. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know. All I know is I'm happy holding both. No financial advice. Right. I think let's wrap things up. Yeah.
What a call. I enjoyed it. Like
Yeah.
this one's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's good. I think the best questions was from HIM. So him, if you can just DM the IVX account right now.
Timmy, please DM him and like get his address.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, him. Good job, man. Well played. You got the whitelist. Right. Let's wrap it up there. Appreciate everyone tuning in on this Friday. Yes, the market's been pretty brutal, but hopefully you guys can get some insights from us about what's happening and what will potentially happen. Maybe some areas where you should focus on. And yeah, stay tuned for the 23rd of December. The 23rd of December is a big day. We're releasing we're releasing our collection, Vol Surfers. So yeah, please stay tuned for that one. It's going to be lots of fun. Yeah, best of luck to everyone. I know not everyone will be able to mint one, but it will be fun. And yeah, we'll see how it goes on Monday. So yeah, stay tuned. And next episode next week we'll have Vol Servers live. So maybe many of you will be wrapping them as profile pictures too. But otherwise, to the almost 1,000 people tuning in, take care, guys, and we'll see you next week.